Someone was asking for a walk around video, so we're going to do it today. It's a very cloudy day, so the lighting is a little off. So just keep that in mind. 73 Dodge Charger, 440 Magnum engine, not the original engine. It is a factory big block 4-speed car. The car was restored about 2 years ago. I bought the car with maybe 70% of the restoration done. Paint and body was done. The decal stripes were on it. Vinyl top done. Everything reassembled. What I had to do was all mechanical. Brakes, suspension, steering. The engine, transmission were in the car and restored. Differential, I resealed. It checked out fine. It didn't need a rebuild, just resealed. Brakes, all new. Master cylinder to brake pads are all new. Like I said, the engine was professionally rebuilt. I have receipts for that. Transmission, I rebuilt. I have parts receipts from that. I think I got most of that from Brewer's Performance. They're one of the most popular Mopar transmission restoration and rebuild shops in the country. Them and Passan. But most of this came from Brewer's. Wheels and tires are aftermarket, 18s in the front, 20s in the back. They have low profile aftermarket, or performance tires, I should say, on them. The car is a real rally. That comes with sway bars front and rear. You get the rally dash, you get the rally stripes, you get this one came with bucket seats and center console. It has working air conditioning. It's been converted to 134A. That's one of the more modern refrigerants. Let's open the hood here and we'll take a look inside. It's got a big aluminum radiator. Like I said, the air conditioning has been converted to modern refrigerant. It's got a Edelbrock intake on it with a thermoquad. Now this is a driver car. It's not a high performance car. The thermoquad is a great carburetor, great gas mileage, great performance. It's not a high performance carburetor. It is a really good street performance carburetor. And that's why it's back on there. Everybody likes Holleys. They think they're fantastic, and they are, but they're not good street carburetors. They don't hold up in the long term. They leak, finicky, constantly tweaking and adjusting. Thermoquad doesn't have any of that. It'll run reliably for years. Like I said, battery 2 years old. Everything in here is only 2 years old. Let's do engine running. The car's still cold. I just backed it out of the garage, but this is how it always starts. Half a pump with the pedal, turn the key. Oh, push the clutch in. engine is basically a stock rebuild. Nothing high performance there. It does have an RV cam in it, which gives you a little more torque down low. But as far as drivability, it's fantastic. Nice torque and smooth and quiet. This car's a cruiser. The engine call-outs have been changed. This was originally a 400 Magnum, and now it's a 440 Magnum, and it has the 440 call-outs on it. From the factory, a 440 was not available with a manual transmission. So just keep that in mind, that the 400 was the largest engine you could get. This has a 1974 440 in it, freshly rebuilt. The suspension is a combination of polyurethane bushings and stock rubber bushings. The 73 model year, the factory switched to an isolated suspension. So the K-frame, which is the engine cradle, is mounted with bushings to the body of the car. With that, you get a much smoother, more comfortable ride. By 73, the performance days were over, so they started to go into luxury rather than high performance. The trunk is in really nice shape. The trunk floor is perfect. It's not been replaced. It didn't need it. This is a desert car. It's an Arizona desert car. I'm from the down in the back there. I don't know how much you can see, but this is a rust-free desert car. These are fantastic. Like I said, I know rusty cars. I don't like rust. And I love being in the desert because these old cars never had any. Let's show you the door jambs. Again, rust-free. This is all original sheet metal. I'm going to get underneath the door here if I can. I can't see the phone now, but you can probably see the door. We'll get the other door too, but I'll show you the interior. The dashboard is in really nice shape. The cover here is an aftermarket replacement. That is one thing about desert cars. Anything rubber or plastic is gone. It's got a AM/FM Bluetooth. Is this Bluetooth? No, it's not a Bluetooth radio. It's AM/FM, but you can plug in your phone or something for sound. Where are the plugs? This is the plug. So you can plug the phone in and play your own music. Floor pan is nice. Door panels are nice. Center console is nice. There's the pistol grip shifter. That was a popular item back in the day. Headliner is really nice. And we'll go to the other side. A little close-up of the wheels. These are, what are they, BG wheels? I don't know where they came from, but we'll show you the other door here. I did notice this. The windshield's got a chip in it. Again, Arizona. There's no grass, nothing green. We have rock. And the rock is all over the roads, and we go through windshields like other people change their oil. This car's got about 2,000 miles on it since restoration. After it was done, my wife and I did take some weekend trips in it with the local club we're in. Car's been down to Tucson. It's been up to Flagstaff, did the Route 66 thing with it. The car runs flawlessly. Oh, what the hell? Let's go for a drive. A little rain today, but hopefully the clouds hold off till we get back. Engine's not quite warmed up yet, but we're good to go. Take a little ride around here, and you guys can get an idea what this car drives like. And it is, in my opinion, it's very smooth. Shifter's rebuilt. It shifts smooth as butter. Transmission's rebuilt. It holds up well. It's got a stock factory style replacement clutch in it. So the clutch pedal engagement is very smooth and light. It's not like a performance clutch that'll kill your leg in traffic. Oil pressures to the right of center, it's very good. Fuel's a little low. I have to do something about that. The like I said, battery's 2 years old, alternator's 2 years old. It's always charged. That works fine. Everything electrical in the car works. The wiring is in pretty darn good shape for a 55-year-old car. Sorry about that. Forgot to put on your guys' seatbelt.
first started dating, I didn't realize that
she
she needs sauces with her food. And this was our first time getting Chinese food together. I did not get sweet and sour sauce for something she wanted. They didn't put it in there. Not my fault. I offered to go.
On 87 octane. It doesn't need premium fuel. It's basically a stock build, low compression. And you can tell there's no pre-ignition, no pinging, and this has got 87 octane. It's regular unleaded. A lot of people don't realize, they think they're treating their car nicely by putting expensive fuel in it. But if the engine doesn't require it, it does nothing for it. The grade of fuel that you're using, top tier fuels and a higher quality manufacturing of the fuel, that does help. But the octane, if the engine doesn't require a higher octane, putting it in there only costs you more money. Doesn't do anything for the engine. But higher octane makes you happy, put it in there. It's not going to hurt the engine, it just doesn't make it perform any better. There's been a lot of tests that prove that. Thermal quad. Started to break traction there for a little bit. That's always fun. That's what you get with a big 440. This car makes a great weekend cruiser. You could daily drive this car. It's decent mileage for what it is. Around town, 12 miles per gallon or better. Now that's muscle car mileage, but back in the day, these things were known to only get 8 to 10 miles to the gallon around town. And they're tuned to meet emissions, that's about all you're going to get. Tuned for performance, even though this isn't a performance car, but when you tune it for performance, your gas mileage will go up a little bit. If you have to meet emissions, then maybe you got to detune it. But on the highway, it gets 15 to 18 miles to the gallon, depending on speed, hill climbing, or flatland. We have done a couple of trips in it. Put 2,233 miles on this car since restoration. We've taken it down to Tucson. That's about a 2.5 hour ride. We've taken it up and done the Route 66 thing. That's about a 3-hour drive. Hesitate to tell anyone to fly in. I'll pick you up at the airport and you can drive the car home. And I don't care if you're going to somewhere close or somewhere on the other side of the country, California or New York, this car will go. So there you have it. Another shot of the headliner. I hope this hope this video comes out good, and I hope it's explanatory, and everybody sees what you need to see. So any questions, give me a call. My number's in the ad. Thanks, guys.